Welcome to Harmony Faith Radio, Harmony Media Television, Harmony Media Network, Facebook, and YouTube channel, where today we are dedicating our show to all the wonderful mothers around the world.
Yes. So happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there.
But in order to make this show possible, of course, we had to have some wonderful sponsors. And we are grateful to our generous sponsors who have made today's program possible. They believe in honoring mothers and their unconditional love. Our sponsors for this heartwarming event includes Seaside Chateau, GS.com, Gorgeous Nails by Kim, Hairway by Sylvia, International Youth Fellowship, and Youth for Christ Ministry. Remember, throughout the show, we are going to have some giveaways, which include callers. So remember to tune in, stay on the line, and you can call and share a memorable experience with us. You can call us at 223-5247. Also, you can comment on our Facebook channel or our YouTube channel. Remember the phone number, it will be broadcasted to the bottom of the screen throughout the show.
Yes. And so we can, without further ado, we're going to introduce our hosts for today. We have the lovely Miss Dina Avila and myself, Faith Myers, bringing to this Mother's Day celebration to you.
Now, to add an extra layer of excitement to our Mother's Day program, we have a couple, what we call it, games lined up for you guys, or more like opportunities for you to win some wonderful prizes. Right? So I'm going to start off. We have our call-in contest. Now, our call-in contest, as mentioned earlier, all you need to do is to call in. You call in and you share a memorable experience between you and your mother, or just share something heartwarming that our listeners and viewers at home would enjoy listening to. At the end of our show, we are going to have our wonderful judges behind the cameras that are going to decide which one of your story touched their heart the most. And you'll be able to win a wonderful prize.
Yes. And we also have our social media challenge. This challenge has been running from before the start of the show, where you can go to our Facebook page and share the post with the challenge on it, and then to your public timeline. So that must be, you must share the post to your public timeline, and then you have a comment under the post, and whoever gets the most likes on their comment, along with doing the other steps, gets to win a party. So if you haven't posted your comment and shared that post yet, you still have a chance, but you need to get those likes pretty fast.
Next, we have trivia time, of course. And during this time, we are going to ask you some questions about wonderful mothers from the Bible. The way the game is going to be played, you have two options to join the game. During the game time, there will be a QR code on the screen. So you either scan the QR code, which will take you directly to the game. If not, right in the comment section of this live, there will be a link. You click the link, and then on the screen, I believe you'll have 6 digits that you must enter. You enter, and we're going to have 5 easy questions for you guys, right? And the person that answers the most questions correctly, and of course, as quickly as possible, get to win another wonderful prize.
Yeah. And next up, we will have the dedication messages. So if you'd like to dedicate a special message to your wonderful mom, on air or by a comment. You can share that message with us on any of our social media platforms, which includes Harmony Media Networks, Facebook, and YouTube, and we'll randomly select some dedications to win a prize.
Okay, and last but surely not least, but this is the easiest one of them all. If you share this current live, you automatically get a chance to win a wonderful prize. And yes, it's that easy. All you need to do is share this live, and every person that shares the live, your name will automatically go in the spin the wheel. And in the spin the wheel, a winner will be selected randomly and you win a wonderful prize. And trust me, I almost told the producer of this show that I'll give up this hosting position to get one of those wonderful prizes.
Yeah, so let's talk about those wonderful prizes our lucky winners can win. And Miss Avila was coming. So first up, we have our spa day package. So this is the one for the social media challenge. So the spa day package will include a full spa day treatment for your mom, a day full of relaxation and pampering. So if you want to be a part of this challenge, remember to go to our Facebook page at Harmony Media Network and share that post and comment and get the most likes.
Next, we have a cooking class experience. And who doesn't like food? And learning to cook your own wonderful meal is always a plus. So it's a cooking class for two where you and your mom can learn to create delicious dishes together.
Yeah. Next up, we have a one night stay at a wonderful place for any two people. And for those moms that really need a break. So if you need a break, stay tuned and see how you can win that prize.
And trust me, Faith, all mothers need a break. And we really do take any break. So we know you guys would really love that one. Next, we have gadgets. In an era of technology, of course, we must give out some gadgets. And we have a gift certificate from GSCOM that can make a mom's life a bit more convenient and enjoyable. And if you have a mom like mine, it's bonding time because you'll have to show her step by step a couple of times. So getting her something from the technology store will create some memorable moments as well.
And lastly, we have a gel pedicure. So you can give your mom a chance to go and relax and get a nice, wonderful pedicure and get some cute toesies at one of these days. And, she'll be very excited when people tell her, oh, wow, I love your toes. And then she can tell them about how she got that prize from this wonderful show. So remember, participating is easy, and these prizes are our way of celebrating Mother's Day with all of you. So stay tuned, engage with us, and you might be the lucky winner of one of our fantastic prizes.
To kick off things, let's delve into the history and importance of Mother's Day. It's more than a day to shower our moms with love and appreciation. It has a rich and interesting history. Faith, would
Yeah.
you share some insight of how Mother's Day came to be and why it holds such a significance to us all?
So, of course I can. So this Mother's Day celebration can be traced back to the early 20th century by a woman named Anna Jarvis. She was an American social activist, and she's often credited for being the driving force of this holiday. She wanted to create a day to honor the sacrifices mothers make for their children, but especially the sacrifices made by her mother, Anne Jarvis, who was a peace activist during the Civil War. So Anna Jarvis, her daughter, envisioned Mother's Day as a way for individuals to express their love and appreciation for their mothers. So, Mother's Day started off by someone having an extraordinary mom and realizing that, you know, just because my mom's this extraordinary, I'm sure a lot of other moms are just as extraordinary and deserve to be celebrated. So this holiday was created to let us take time to look back on how wonderful all of our mothers are and look at all the things they have to fight for us to make sure that we're,
Sacrifices.
yeah, sacrifices they've made for us and to be appreciative towards them.
And to interject there, this date way back, 1904, when we look at roles of the mother and father, this was a female who was a peace activist. So we know at that time, having a woman not only doing what she was deemed to do, which was to take care of the kids and keep the household clean. She was out there fighting for peace. And I know, coming like from a mother, when we fight for these things, we're mostly thinking about our kids. We want our kids to grow up in a peaceful environment. So I can only imagine, you know, how she felt about her mother. We have so many women at this time. They are simply cooking, cleaning, but her mom was out there fighting. And as Faith said,
Yeah.
she started to think, well, it can't be only my mom. Mothers are out there making all these sacrifices behind the scenes. At that time, we are looking at men going to war and they're fighting, and we are applauding them, but we don't see the job of the mother behind taking care of the home, taking care of the kids, making sure everything is in order. And this mother went the extra mile to fight for peace.
Yeah.
Right?
And I'm sure at that time, a lot of mothers are making a lot of other kinds of sacrifices to ensure that their kids had enough to be able to sustain their family, to ensure that they're healthy and doing well. And even that moves forward into modern days. You know how much times I'm sure my mother had to make sacrifices of not taking that trip with her friend, not going out to dinner with on that Friday night to ensure that I had enough stuff for school or anything like that. Mothers are still making sacrifices today, and we need to take the time out to be appreciative and say thank you in a grand way.
And not only that, but looking back at the history, Jarvis started this journey from 1908, I believe, and it wasn't until 1914 that they recognized the national holiday in the United States. So it took her 6 years for us to acknowledge mothers. Now imagine that we have been celebrating Mother's Day since 1914, and to this day, 2024, it's such a great day. Like, we put so many thought into it, we put so many effort into it. We literally, you're going to see all those stores packed with beautiful gifts for everyone. Right? So that's the history. Faith. Thank you
Yeah.
for sharing that enriching history with our viewers. And I hope that our viewers and listeners make that special woman in their life feel extra special on this day, given that Jarvis fought all those years just to acknowledge the day. And I know that you guys have some exciting stories to share with us, right?
And so remember, you can share your heartwarming stories with us by commenting on our Facebook or YouTube pages. And we look forward to reading through them and others reading through them so that they can see all the lessons you've learned from your mom and how they can grow from that as well.
For me personally, as Faith mentioned, like as a child, I could recall my mother going to work sometimes from 6 in the morning. And so we took up major responsibility, especially with my little brother, taking him to the sitter, then ensuring that we get to school on time. And it wasn't until I had to take on a job and I was young with all the youth in me, no responsibilities, and I was working. And while working, I'm like, I get to work for 8 and I leave 4 and I'm exhausted. So now like I reflect back that my mom was leaving like 6 in the morning, sometimes 5:30 in the morning. So she would have to be up before that, getting ready, ensuring that breakfast was already on the table. And for the most part, she would iron, clean. I don't even know what time she woke up, to be honest, because I was enjoying sleep.
Yeah.
And now I look back and I think that, I had a job from 8 to 4 and I'm exhausted. My mother was doing this from 6 in the morning, and sometimes we don't see her until 6, 7 at night. And yet she would come home, cook, clean, ensure that we have every single thing for school. Like looking back, I don't even recall a moment I saw my mother purchasing something new for herself, but I can recall getting those new suits during Christmas
Yes.
time, right? So it's stories like those we want to hear from you at home. And in our next segment, we'll have a guest with you guys, Miss Angela Hall. And she was going to delve into a time where we share those wonderful stories, right? So remember to call. You guys must call the number 223-5247. And again, it's running right on the screen while you guys are viewing. So I hope you guys have the credits line up. And remember, if you don't have those credits, you can also comment on the live and we're going to go through your stories, right? So we're going to go on a short commercial break. So we'll be right back. We are back. So thank you guys for waiting. And as mentioned earlier, we have our gorgeous and wonderful guest, Miss
Angela Hall.
Miss Angela Hall, right? Now, Miss Angela is here for our special segment, and this segment includes those heartwarming stories I spoke to you guys earlier, right, Miss Angela? And we had her special for this part because we love when she shares stories, whether it's in the capacity of a mother, a daughter, or we know her as wonderful teacher Angela, and she has a lot of heartwarming stories. We know teachers. We get called mom. I got called grandma the other day, right? The little girl came and said, Grand. But you know, we spend so many times with them. We are like their mothers as well, right? And so we are here with our wonderful segment, and this is a call-in segment. And again, the number is 223-5247. So I pass it on to Miss Angela.
Oh, a heartwarming story. Well, you know, motherhood or mothering, because motherhood extends to more than just a biological mother. It could be an aunt or somebody that takes care of a child. Maybe they couldn't have and they adopted one. So it's not just biological mothers, but I think mothering or motherhood is one of the most rewarding experiences that a woman can experience, you know. Um, Even though it might not feel like it, you know, but I think it's one of the most um, valuable things that a woman can go through or to experience or share. And I can sit here all day and tell you stories about my own mother and the wonderful experiences that I have shared with her. And I can tell you also about sharing experiences with my children. But one of the things that I always go back to or remember is growing up with my own mother. And she was one of those mothers who was very attentive and protective, you know, and even
Okay.
Oh,
We're sorry to interrupt you, but we already have a caller.
hello. You're live. Harmony Media Network. Yes. You can go ahead and share your experience. Well, thank you for sharing your story. That's a
your name and phone
wonderful
number.
experience that you have. Can we get your name and phone number, please? Can we get your Wait, can you repeat that? Okay. Janine, last name? Janelle? Okay. And what's your phone number? Thank you for sharing that story with us. Thank you. Happy Mother's Day to you as well.
Okay, guys, as you see, we have those calls coming in with those heartwarming stories. Remember to keep on calling, and the phone number is on the screen at also 223-5247. Remember to call and share your wonderful stories, and you get to win. You get to relive that moment and win a fabulous prize, right? So sorry, Teacher Angela, Miss Angela. Um, yes, as you were saying, you had your mom.
Yes, yes. She was very protective of me and of my sisters. And I could remember, and at the time, growing up, you don't understand some of the things that your parents do and
Definitely not.
say, you know. But she didn't allow me to just go anywhere that I wanted to go, wandering the streets, or even to visit, my friends' houses and things like that. You know, I could remember she would send me to the store, and I had a friend that lived around the corner. So I would take that opportunity to go and visit my friend. And if I took too long, little did I know that when on my way back, I would see her coming. But at the time I didn't understand, but as I got a little bit older, I realized that, she didn't want anything to happen to me, because you don't know who visits which house, or you don't, you just don't know. And it's just funny now because the other day I was listening to my daughters talking, and they were looking at some of the neighborhood children just walking around on the street, and I heard one of them say, why they have to get up on the street? Why they not at home? Think my mommy ever make I up on the street like that? So I obviously I did the exact same thing that my mother did with me. I didn't allow them to be all over the street and visiting people, because you're not sure what could happen, and it's your job as a mother to protect your children.
Mama bear
And
instinct.
yes, yes, and it's just so heartwarming to have heard them talking about that,
How protective you were.
Yes, and to know that they actually appreciate that I did that. So I really appreciate my mother because she was really very protective of us, and she did anything that she could do for us.
And I could believe that. I can only imagine how hard it is because you know you're trying to protect them, and so you're restricting them from certain things, and at the moment I'm sure it doesn't feel rewarding
Yes.
because they're grumbling, they're mad at you, they don't understand at the moment, so your reward comes way 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 after
Yes.
hearing that, and then sometimes you feel bad because you want them to have fun. You don't want to feel like you're restricting them from having fun. But then
You also want them
Yeah.
to stay
yeah,
safe.
which is more important at the time. Now they can have all the fun
Yes.
as
And
they desire.
even though that was how it was, I never felt that I was missing out on anything because I had everything that I needed. I didn't have everything that I wanted, because we always want things, and some of them not realistic, and some of them we shouldn't have. Just like our Heavenly Father gives us what we need, but if He gives us what we want, sometimes we'll get into trouble, right? So it's the same thing with our mothers. But even when it comes to special occasions, I mean, I just felt like I was special because I mean, Christmas was wonderful, Easter was wonderful, birthdays, everything, it was so good. And so being a mother, I mean, having that experience myself, it makes me think of how she must have felt providing things for me, taking care of me and my sisters. It's just really a wonderful feeling.
Yes, it is. I know it can be very challenging at times. Well, I'm still at the stage where I'm yelling. I'm trying to teach my son better. So I'm at that stage where, I see certain things and I don't want him to follow certain patterns because I know what the future will be. And at the moment he does. I don't think he sees it because I'm here insisting about the future, and he's like, I'm right here in the moment, though. And why are you looking all the way over there? But protection is not only for that immediate moment, but we look at protection as long term, and we want that security for them overall.
Yes, and it's true. At the moment, children don't realize, what you're trying to do for them or what you're trying to teach them. But they say hindsight is 2020.
Yeah.
You don't see it until afterwards. But mothering is a big job. It encompasses so many things. We have to be doctor, nurse, spiritual advisor, guide. Oh, it's so many things.
Career
And
advisor.
yes. And you know, mothers do anything for their children. Anything for their children. Even as adults, my sisters and I, or mother, she will catch a plane right now and come to Belize because she doesn't live here. But if any of us are in trouble or need her for anything, she will get on that plane and come. I remember when she was visiting and I had to have a surgery, and she was scheduled to go back the week before my surgery. And when the surgery was scheduled, she changed her plane ticket and she stayed, and she made sure that she was here to take care of me, during that time after, and that's just the way she is. She will do anything.
She's still baking for you guys
Yes,
because I ate
yes.
some delicious puro bun the other day. I don't know if you got any, Miss Angela, but I got my share. And but earlier you mentioned that it's not just your own kids you mother, because I've been around Faith sharing some story, and you know what Miss Angela me make we do, and we never go nowhere. There I think it was for Palm Sunday when we were making the palm crosses. They were
yeah.
talking and sharing. She wasn't just mothering. Kirsten was all of you guys, right?
Yeah.
So it extends to just, your kids when you get that motherly love. And
Yeah. That reminds me of one of the stories we shared because Miss Angela's daughter and I are friends, so we wanted to go
and
on
I'm your godmother.
and she's my godmother, and we wanted to go on a trip together, and things went not how they planned, and we called to tell our parents because that's what you do as responsible children, and instead of providing calm counsel, they began guiding us in a very loud manner, and and the situation escalated a bit because we were like, well, we need to stop right now. They ended up getting off the bus in the middle of nowhere and then having to catch another bus to get to a sensible location. But they were just worried, and looking back, we were like, I can't believe that they were yelling at us at that time. It's like we were doing such sensible stuff. We were being responsible kids. But looking back at it, we did need that protection, and we did need that guidance and counsel because the plan had changed, but we were still young, and so we needed to be aware of our surroundings and be cautious. And we were acting like nothing would ever go wrong. But it was great to have not only my mother but also Miss Angela, my godmother, helping us and guiding us through that situation so that we could remain safe and, well, still alive. So we obviously made it out of that situation quite well.
That one brought tears, man.
So we look at all these wonderful stories, and like Faith mentioned, because I could recall something my niece was doing, and I was yelling, and she has her face all made up, and I was like, you don't understand, I'm yelling because I care about you. If I didn't care, I wouldn't yell. And she's like, that makes no sense. And she's like, that makes no sense. You care about me, you won't yell at me, right? But again, it's that protective instinct. And when they get older, I'm sure my mother yelled a lot. I'm not sure. I experience it still. But it's because she cares. And when we're young, we don't really understand that, right? So, colors, viewers, we have one color so far. And remember, calling in and sharing your heartwarming stories gets you the opportunity to win a wonderful prize. And we want you guys to be in this race. If not, I'm sure Faith will be happy to take one of them.
Very willingly.
As we were willing to give up this job just to win a prize. Right? So please call in. And once again, the number is 223-5247. So far, we have one caller. And we can't wait to hear from you guys. But if you're a bit shy and you don't want to call in and share your story, we encourage you to write on this live. You can comment your heartwarming story to win a fabulous prize for your mother. And if you're a mother, for yourself, if you wish. So please call in at 223-5247 to win a fabulous prize, or comment your heartwarming story on the live to win a separate fabulous prize. And if you're too shy to even comment or call in, then you have another opportunity to win a fabulous prize. And that is by sharing the live. Just click that share button and share it to your page publicly, and you get the opportunity to win a prize at the end of the show. Right? So, Miss Angela, I want to thank you for sharing that heartwarming story. And I'm sure, as I'm sitting here and I'm like, she's right. So I'm sure everybody at home is like nodding their head, yes, yes, I got that too, right? Because as mother, that's our first instinct, apart from loving our kids, is to protect them and make sure that they're safe at all times and protecting their future as well. That's why we do certain things and provide certain things for them. Again, the person that called in, I faith we did not mention what they would have won.
Oh, yes, and this is a wonderful prize because in these times, we all need a little help. And this one is for the tech gadgets. So this is a gift certificate from GSCom. It's a $100 gift certificate, and $100 goes a long way. So just remember to call in at 223-5247, and you can win that wonderful, wonderful prize. So as we continue sharing our heartwarming stories, it brings to mind my own wonderful mother and how she was also very protective of me. And so one way I tried to get out of that protection and be able to have some fun was by joining Scouts. And so I joined Scouts so that I could go to camps and go to Scout meetings and have fun with my friends. And she wouldn't have to worry, and she would be willing to send me. And that worked for a while until my very own mother became a Scout leader. She started going to those camps and meetings with me. So but it was so because she just loves me and wants us to have the best.
And your mother enjoyed it so much, she's still a scout leader, right? Look at that. You gave her a whole career after that, side career apart from being a mother. But that's what our mothers do, because my son has football camp and I'm sitting right there or standing in the sun. I still have the sunburn marks to show, but I stand there hour and a half while he runs up and down. But that's what we do, right? So Miss Angela, once again, thanks. And We enjoy the story from the caller as well. Thank you very much. And we are going to have another opportunity where you guys can call in and share your story. We are coming up onto our third segment. And in order to prepare for that segment, we're going to have another short commercial break. Please don't log out as we're not done. We'll be right back.
welcome back to our Mother's Day extravaganza. And so we have a winner for our last segment, which is Miss Janine Henry. So Miss Janine Henry is the winner of a $100 gift certificate from GSCOM. So you can claim your prize by coming to Ebenezer Methodist Church either today or tomorrow or in the week and or tomorrow. Um, just call us and see if we're here. We're usually here during our church time, during 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. service, and we'll be here up until till late this evening. So, um, thank you for calling in, Miss Janine, and congratulations on winning your wonderful prize. So, we're gonna get right into our next segment, which is balancing motherhood and your career. So, we know that this is quite a challenge for a lot of mothers. You want to be able to be the best mom ever and be able to complete your job to the best of your abilities, but we know that doing both of them at the same time can be a bit difficult. So we want to give you guys some tips. So, Miss Evelyn, can you start us off?
Well, when I heard that this was a segment, I said, well, this is going to be the hardest part of the show. Because as you all know, when they give you a little bundle of joy in the hospital, it doesn't come with a manual. And we were looking back at the history and we were seeing that, this mom was being rewarded. She was also a peace activist. And obviously, she was also a great mother, right? So, how did she do it all? Well, we have some tips for you guys. And I know that at times we may feel like we're failing and we want some advice on how to make it work. So, one of our first advice is communication is key, as with everything else. And when we look at communication, we look at communication with your employers, with your spouse, and with your support system. Because as Miss Angela mentioned, it was not just her. You have aunt, and also for Faith, it was not just her mother, it was her godmother as well. So you have your support system. So communication is key because we can't do it all. And one of the most important thing is ensuring that you have the safety of the child, ensuring that the child has everything that he or she needs, right? And we cannot do that on our own. So communication is important. It's important that you maintain a healthy communication with your employer, first of all, because when your child gets sick, as a mother, you want to be there, right? So it's good to have a good relationship with your employer that way something comes up and you need to take care of your child. And it's not only sickness, but when you were going on those school trips,
Yeah, because
mommy wants to be there.
and I know that for those same school trips, my sisters couldn't be there, so my mother had to go on those trips with their kids, with her grandchildren. So that's another way in communication is key because when you can't, someone around you can. I know as an aunt, I get tasked with some of those responsibilities. My sisters can't complete, like, maybe taking food to my nephew at school or picking up some supplies that they need for a project. All of those things are, are extra tasks that you can delegate if you can, and you should try to so that you're not overwhelmed, so that you're able to give your full attention to your kids and be the wonderful mother you want to be.
Yes, and so remember, communication is key. So speak to your employers. The trip is 2 weeks from now. You communicate that in advance. With your spouse, you keep a open line of communication. And sometimes we feel like we have to do it all, right? And we don't. We don't have to do it all. We just have to ensure that it gets done. So, you come home a day and you're not physically able to sit around that table and get that assignment or project complete, then you can communicate that to your spouse, let them know that, today I'm tired, could you please take over?
Yeah.
And we always rely on the wonderful aunts,
Yes.
which are always the second
Wonderful
moms. So I always think we should have an aunt day. You know
Yeah, we
so?
really should because even even today we're celebrating mothers, and so my sister wanted um my nieces and nephews came to us saying that they wanted to give presents for their mom. And kids don't have that much money. So my wonderful sister took them to the store and they
Her gift.
some picked out some nice gifts.
And she had to pay for it.
And they had to pay for them so that they could give them to their mom. But it's just where you can, you help out. And when Aunt Day comes around, I hope that my sisters that are moms does the same for us.
Yes, I'm sure we will. We will. We are grateful, right? So remember, please communicate. Employers, spouses, and your support network, because it takes a village to raise a child, right? So don't feel like you have to do it all. Speak up, ask for help. Remember, the main goal here is to ensure that the child has everything he or she needs and you provide for them. You don't have to do it directly, right?
Mm-hmm.
The next advice I have for you is prioritization, which is another crucial aspect. Understand that you can't do everything perfectly, and that's perfectly okay. Identifying your priorities both in your career and at home, right? And as a teacher, how do you not take home those 200 papers? You just don't lift them up. Right? But I do have a time. You have to, right? And you're saying, but when will I get all the paper? You'll find the time because your principal needs those grades. So you're gonna find the time.
Yeah.
And you need to do that report card. You'll find the time. But we always feel like, we have to take home the work. It has to get done. But if you don't make that distinction between home and work, you are going to run into some problems because something will get neglected. And it's not a matter that, maybe there'll come a time that I need to take home two set of papers, but it should be that you allocate time. For example, staying behind work 30 minutes that you cannot take the work home. So you have to prioritize certain things because when you get home, you need to put on your mother cap and you need to be a mother at that time. Also, the stress. So that is just being a teacher.
Yeah.
But I know every job comes with its own stress. Everyone, even this
For-
one, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
but for a teacher job, you can take home those papers and make it a family event. And
Yes,
everyone
we
check
can make it a
papers
family
together.
event because I was told that they had you painting classroom, making charts,
Yeah.
bonding time, and it's a wonderful story that she was sharing with us yesterday, right? But apart from that, we look at the stress and the workload that you get at your workplace. You should not take it home the same way. If you have stress and problems at home, you should not take it into your workplace. Learn to make that distinction, learn to separate it. And if you prioritize work during work time and family during home time, then this is going to be much easier for you guys, right? So that is our second tip: prioritization, having work at work and family time during family time, right?
And it's not that these tips will always be easy to just put in place. Oh, I heard this today and it takes effect tomorrow. But there are things you need to put into practice because these two things are part of your everyday life. And so you think about it as your entire life. So you want you need to be able to segregate, but you don't need to do it immediately. You need to take it step by step and try to just put it into practice, and eventually it will come easier.
And earlier, Faith mentioned getting those additional duties. So remember to always delegate tasks wherever you cannot complete. I'm sure somebody is more than able to do so. And I know my son, his wonderful godmother took up the sports day responsibility 2 years consecutively, and I was already told that I'm supposed to do next year. So I need to clearly communicate with my principal that, I'm responsible 1 year in advance for the next sports day. So I need to be there, right?
Yeah.
But again, where we cannot keep up, we must delegate. And sometimes we think that we're bothering them or we're asking for too much, but most importantly, we think that it's my child, I have to do it, and that's not really true. You don't have to do it. You can always ask for help, and I'm sure Faith is more than happy to spend quality time with her nieces and nephews. And honestly, like I do complain about my own nieces and nephews, but I didn't have my niece for an entire week, and I missed her. I was like, "You're back," and I had snaps for her because I missed her. But then I called her my little terrorist. But we really, really and truly miss them. And when we are being as an aunt, when we're asked to do certain things for them, we're more than happy. And also with my son, wonderful grandmother, she has a daughter, and she would pick up the phone and say, "Would you want a little headache for the day?" And like, yes, you can bring her. We already know what you're talking about. And the other day I was like, I haven't gotten a little headache for a while. I actually miss her. Right?
Yeah.
And so things like that, we actually do enjoy helping, and people do enjoy assisting and helping where you really can't. And so do not hesitate. Please delegate those duties. I know we want to do it all, but the most important thing is to get the work done. Make sure that that child is safe, healthy, and has what he or she needs.
So give away your little headaches for a while to their aunt, and they become our little headaches. But they're also very funny little headaches. So I enjoy the time I have with them because I get to laugh and play and joke around, and then I get to give them back. So I'm perfectly fine with that as long as I get to give them back.
Right? And then the last one, if you notice our packages, we actually gear to some specific package. Like I know the spa treatment, the spa experience was something that, we were really fighting to get. It's because our last advice is self-care. So the pedicure, the spa treatment, those were things that we were really trying to get because we don't prioritize ourselves as mothers. And like earlier I mentioned my mom, I could like now that I'm really thinking about it, I've never seen her buy something new for herself. And so
My mom is just by things people.
can y'all go now?
Yeah.
Right? And that is true because we don't do any self-care. And I am always telling one of my friends that, she needed a new phone. And I like, her son wants a tablet. And I said, I know you're going to find the money for a new tablet for your child, but you will refuse to buy yourself a nice phone. Right? And a lot of time we don't take care of ourselves. We'll miss the nail appointment, hair appointment, or just to buy something or treat yourself. We are going to miss those opportunities just because we want our child to have everything. But it's important to take care of yourself, and the happy you are as a person, the happier you'll be as a mother. And you may not see it at the moment, but taking care of yourself is another way of taking care of your child. You
Yeah.
know, the more
So-
relaxed you are, you can help out. Okay, so basically, those are our tips. Remember, most importantly, and I think it ties in with everything that we said, is to delegate those duties, those aunties, grandma duties. And honestly, I don't know about the grandma because my mother lets my child get away with things that she would never let me get away with.
Yeah.
Like I keep wondering if that's the same grandma. Your mother lets the nieces and nephew get away with things you would never do.
Yeah.
Right? So they are more than happy to help, right? But before we
Heartfelt.
continue, remember finding a balance is an ongoing process, and as Faith rightfully said, these tips, it's not going to magically appear all tomorrow or this evening. It will take some time, right? But before we continue, we want to once again mention our sponsors that we needed to make this show possible, and our sponsors for the heartwarming gifts, which is Seaside Chateau. And I don't think we mentioned this enough that they get a
One night.
night stay, and that prize hasn't been given away. So you still have the opportunity to win a one night stay. Maybe it will come from the trivia section. Maybe it will come from just sharing this post or another call in. And we have the gift certificate from GSCOM, Gorgeous Nails by Kim. We also have a gift certificate by Hairways by Sylvia. And our other sponsors are International Youth Fellowship and Youth for Christ Ministry, right?
So thank you to all of these people that have made this show possible and given us the opportunity to give back to our wonderful community. And thank you, Ms. Avila, for sharing those wonderful tips.
Okay. So now, Faith, you know what time it is?
It's trivia time.
I know we are all excited for the trivia time, and I must say, I got a little peek on the questions. They are very easy. And remember, there's two ways that you'll be able to join the game. The first one, if you're on your phone, you can scan the QR code that will be displayed. Also, in the comment section, there will be a link. You click the link, and the link will ask you for a code. When you enter your code, and then you're supposed to write your name. But we want to add something to it. We want you to write your name and phone number. Right? So, or you can just put your name.
Your first name and your phone number.
Okay. Once again, there's a QR code on the screen. If you scan that QR code, it's going to take you directly to the game. If not, in the comment section, there's a link. You click the link, and then it asks you to enter a code. And the code is 474287. Again, the code is 474287. If you do not get to scan the code in time, please remember you can also click the link after and enter the code 474287. Right? Now, Faith, can you tell them how we come about with a winner?
So, we will have 5 questions in this trivia section, and you will need to answer all or most of the questions correctly to be able to win. The game will give you points based on how fast you answer. So speed is important in this game. So the winner, at the end of the game, the person with the most points for answering the question, the most questions correct at the fastest speed will win. So remember, you can join by scanning the QR code that is now being displayed, or you can click the link and enter the code 474287. Remember, during the game, you will be able to see the options and the question. You will need to be looking at the screen to be able to read the options to ensure you select the right one. They will also be read out, but to get the answers faster, you will need to be able to look at a screen and have the game being played on a separate device.
Okay, as long as you click the link or scan the QR code, the game is going to pop up for you, and we are going to start the game. So we're going to give people time to log in and join the game in order to play. And as soon as we have some couple players, we are going to start the game. And if you're the only player, then you will definitely have the best score, so you win, right? So once again, please scan the code or click the link. So once you scan the code, click the link, you enter the code on the screen, and we are going to start the game as soon as we have some players. And we have another fabulous prize for this segment, and I'm sure you want to win this prize,
Yeah.
which is a gift certificate by Gorgeous Nail by Kim.
Yes, and this one is a spa, pedicure, and manicure. So if you're in need of a nice pedicure, and manicure, just remember to join using the link or this QR code. Yeah, because also remember, you guys can still share your heartwarming stories in the comments. So feel free to let everyone know how wonderful your mother was to you, your favorite experience with your mom, your their favorite memory, um, especially if they're a loved one that has passed on, help their memory live on by sharing the experiences you had with them. I know, well, it's not my mother, but I know I had a wonderful grandmother, and I know that my mom just uses this Mother's Day opportunity to share stories of how wonderful her mother was to her. And although we don't have my grandmother along with us, we still use that time to celebrate her and the wonderful person that she is. So if you want to join in on the fun, remember you guys can click the link that's posted in the comments section below or scan the QR code.
And remember, if you click the link, you register with your name. And if you use the link as well, it's going to ask you for a code. The code is 474287, which is being displayed on the screen. And I can see from here that we already have some participants awaiting to play this wonderful game with a wonderful package, which is a spa pedicure. So who doesn't like getting their feet off? Their toesies. I just learned that word Wednesday.
Yes.
Get
You
the
have to say it
toesies
nice.
done.
Your toesies. You have to say cute like me.
Oh, wait. Let's try that again. Toesies. So get those toesies done. You click the link. You register your name, and you get to play. So let me check if we're ready to start the game.
We're gonna give you guys a bit more time.
We really want you guys to participate and win. And when you see the prize, and the questions are so easy, that's why I was willing to give up this hosting job because the questions are easy and the prizes are fabulous. So it was an easy decision, but I could not. I already gave my word that I was going to
That matters
participate.
more.
My word. And that's something my mother taught me, by the way, since we're celebrating and dedicating the time to mothers, right? Okay, we got the signal. Wait.
Okay. So
And
let's
the
start.
game has started.
Remember to look at the
Remember,
screen.
time is key. The quicker you are, the more points you get. So get those. It has to be correct and
fast.
the most correct and fast. So it's accuracy and speed.
Yes.
All right, ready?
Let's do it.
Now the first question we're going to read while you guys play, and you can see the question as well. She waited many years for God's promise to give her a son as Abraham's wife and Isaac's mother. I know you guys are smiling because it's easy. Remember, speed, people. Next question.
No.
No,
Remember to look at your screen for the options.
okay, so this is even better. They give you the question, you get to think about the answer, then you quickly pick it when you see it.
Yes.
All right, remember it's time. So after a certain time, if you have not answered it, you don't get any points towards it, obviously, and then you don't get to go back. So if the time is running out, quickly pick your answer. All right?
And the correct answer for that was Sarah. So if you picked C and you picked it the fastest,
You're already in with some
Right.
points. And we have some participants already
on the scoreboard
with
so,
some points. Remember, you have to click and answer.
So question number 2. Which mother prayed fervently for a child and was blessed with Samuel?
So think about your answer and go.
So A is Hannah, B is Rahab, C is Hagar, and D is Abigail. Come on. Get those answers. Remember, it's faster if you look at your screen, at a second screen. Okay, so the correct answer was Hannah.
Right, 3 more questions. The points are shifting out.
Okay, so next question. Can you please provide us with the name of the mother of John the Baptist, who is known for her faithfulness to God? So A, Leah, B, Rachel, C, Elizabeth, or D, Rebecca. Come on, faster answers, get more points. So can you please provide us with the name of the mother of John the Baptist, who is known for her faithfulness to God? I think people don't know me for my faithfulness. So the correct answer was C, for Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Woo! Got those scores coming in. So who was the mother of Jesus?
Who was the mother of Jesus? Get those answers in. And 3, 2, 1, go. Pick your
Please,
answer.
guys.
Who was the mother of Jesus? Your options are Miriam, Esther, Deborah, and Mary.
This one is so difficult. I can't believe.
All right. How much makes sense for that? And the answer was Mary.
Oh.
And the last question. She is Isaac's wife and the mother of Jacob and Esau. Esau, sorry. She played a key role in the story of Jacob's deception to receive Esau's birthright and blessing.
She is Isaac's wife and the mother of Jacob and Esau. She plays a key role in the story of Jacob's deception to receive Esau's birthright and blessing. Who's the mother? So we have A, Martha, B, Rebecca, C, Salome, or D, Mary Magdalene. Come on, guys. Last question. Let's
Couple
see who
more
wins this
seconds.
one.
Quickly answer.
She's okay. It was Rebecca. So let's see the score. Woo!
We have a winner, and the winner is
Melissa Belisle. So, Melissa Belisle, you have won a gift certificate courtesy of Gorgeous Nails by Kim.
we want to also thank our other participants. We had Miss Gloria Avila, Miss Chrissy, Miss Kenisha, and Miss Hall.
And Miss Belgrade.
So thank you guys for logging in. Please ensure to continue listening. Remember, you guys can still win a wonderful prize by sharing the live or commenting a wonderful, heartwarming story right on the same live, because we still have gifts to give away. Also, if you want to call in, we're going to still have a moment where you can call in and share your wonderful experience with your mom. So once again, congratulations, Miss Beline, and thank everyone for participating.
So,
And once again, the prize is a gift certificate
courtesy Gorgeous Nails by Kim.
Okay, we are winding down the end of our show. And here we have messages of appreciation. So we are going to take a moment to share messages of appreciation for the special mothers in our lives. And once again, we ask that you call in 223 5247. 223 5247. And for this prize, it's a gift certificate from Hairway by Sylvia. Again, a gift certificate by from Hairways by Sylvia. Okay. So we are waiting for your call.
Yes. So, just add to the reasons of why we fought for this holiday, why we campaigns and, tried to ensure that this holiday was celebrated not only nationally in America, but worldwide. This is our Mother's Day, but I know other countries celebrate Mother's Day at different times. So we want to use this time to focus on our moms and let them know that we appreciate them and all the things that they've done for us. So, we've been sharing how much we appreciate our mothers. Um, and as we continue this show, I just keep on remembering how much I appreciate my mother and all that she did for me growing up. Um, I remember as a child that, she always ensured that I had some, we always celebrated my birthday. We always had cake, we always had some kind of little outings to ensure that I know that they are thankful for my life and that they're
How
happy to
special
be
you were.
celebrating another year of life with of my another year of my life. So I am always thankful for how she did that and how she continues to show me that she loves me and cares for me and is thankful that she has me as a child. So I want to make sure that I show her that I'm thankful that I have her as a mother.
Also, it's like, I don't know how to explain, but you always felt that love. Like you were never short of feeling love. And like I used to wonder how is it that she does it all, because now thinking back at what she made as a salary, I don't know how. And it's like every year you had
Yeah.
these experience. It wasn't just one time I had a birthday cake. It was tradition like throughout the year. I could map out my yearly life in advance because I already know when September comes. My mother took us to every September celebration event.
Yeah.
Everyone, like, you already know, like, get your feet prepared because you're gonna do a lot of walking. But she made sure that we were present to everything on September time. Easter, you can guarantee a swimming experience.
Yeah.
Christmas, food. I love a lot of food. You and
Everything,
gift,
cake, all of that.
new clothes. And I keep on thinking like how she did it with that salary. But we go back to what we said about sacrifices,
Sacrifice.
and I've never seen my mom feeling overwhelmed. But now as an adult, I feel overwhelmed all the time. But I'm thinking if does
Never
my
let it show.
yeah, she never made it known that I'm tired, this is exhausting. I just won't do it this year. It was never an option to not get it done. She ensured that she got it done, right? So once again, if you have little stories like that you want to share with us, just call in. It's that easy. And if you notice, our first caller, she won automatically because nobody else called, right? So if you quickly call in, share a story, you're going to win a fabulous prize. Right? So once
Yes.
again, that phone number is 223-5247. 223-5247. So call in, share that story with us, and get the opportunity to win one of these wonderful prizes. If not, I think Faith, that would be your signal to take it.
Yeah. I would gladly go and get a pedicure.
Right? And another reminder, please share the live. If you share the live, you automatically, your name enters the spin the wheel, and we select a winner randomly. Also, if you don't want to call in, you can share that experience in the comment section of this live. And still, we have another winner to announce, that winner from the social media challenge, where we have been running since like early in April,
Yeah.
I believe.
It's wonderful.
It's going on for a while, and we have, remember, it's 3 steps. You have to like the post, share the post, and comment. I think you got a couple minutes to get more likes than the last comment.
Yeah.
But you still have an opportunity to win. So please share, 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 get an opportunity to win. And trust me, you won't be disappointed. Okay? Well, it seems like we won't get another caller, but we're going to continue with the next segment. And if you want to call while we are doing our last segment, you are still welcome to call in. Right? So we move on, Faith, to Mother's Day gift idea. You know I don't like thinking about like how do I show all my love in one gift?
Yeah.
That is so hard to show all your love in one gift. So that is our next section. We want to help you guys with some ideas on ways to show that love in just one gift. And as a mother, I can tell you it's more that we want to, it's literally the thought that counts.
Yeah.
It's not
It
more
really is.
harder than that. Because, like, I'm always thinking, like, how do I show my mother that I appreciate all she's done for me and you're there bursting your brains out. So, Faith is going to give us some amazing gift ideas.
Yeah. So these ideas can be adjusted for budget, time availability. So it's just remember it's the thought that matters most. And so we want you guys to be able to customize these ideas to whatever fits your mom best. So for our first gift idea is to create a personalized photo album or scrapbook. So remember, these ideas can be altered to your creativity level and to your time level. Because something like a scrapbook takes a bit of time to put together, but you can turn it into a project with your mom, so you can have some quality time to spend with her instead of doing it alone and thinking, oh, I probably can't do this by myself. Use the opportunity to spend some time with your mom. Just get some pictures and from your past, uh, childhood memories, new pictures of yourself, your favorite pictures of your mom, and take some time out to, really work on it and focus and spend some quality time with your mother. It will be a wonderful experience for you guys as you share, you look back on those memories and you create new ones together as you look back on those memories. So that's our first gift idea. Create a scrapbook or um, or a photo album. Another heartfelt option is to plan a day of pampering and relaxation. We've mentioned before that we know our mothers need a break, and so we want them to be able to get that break. So planning it for them ensures that they don't have to add additional planning time to that opportunity to get um, this important self-care time in. So remember, it can be adjusted. So if you can, you can set up this body yourself, get them a pedicure, a manicure, either or both if you can. Call in and you win a prize and gift it to them as an opportunity to give them that pampering and relaxation that they need. You can even do it at home, even if it's just with a bucket. Just give, show your mom that you put in effort into this and that you are thinking of her and that you care about her. So give them a day to be pampered and to be relaxed. And even if that means simply not asking them for stuff for an entire day. If you're a kid, just any way that you can help them relax, get them a crossword puzzle book or an adult coloring book, those mandala coloring books that they can spend an hour coloring and just focusing on that instead of on everything else that's going on in their life. So, if your mom has a green thumb, think about gifting them a potted plant, some seeds for their garden, gardening tools, whatever it is that they are lacking in that area right now, or maybe not it's not a lack, but an extra added want that they you can provide for them, even if it's just gardening with them. Remember, it's just about showing it's the thought that counts, and you want them to feel special.
And
So
I want to
yeah,
interject there as well because when we were doing balancing career and motherhood, like you would see a lot of time that all your mother does is work, 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 work. And some of the time when you pull her aside and you mothers will make the time for their child. So they will put aside all the work, work, work just to spend that time with you. So you're not only gifting them what you're giving them, the scrapbook, the gardening, some beautiful plants, but you allow them to stop work as well and create memories and relax with you, right? So it's not only the time that you give them to just separate themselves from either working at work or doing work at home, you also give them that. And with this scrapbook, you have any printed picture of yourself?
yeah, I like to picture myself.
But do you have it printed? Like printed?
I have a song, not as much as
Yes,
for a
but
scrapbook.
honestly, as a child, we have, let's say,
Yeah,
about 5 albums
yeah.
with pictures of ourselves. But
I think our moms need an updated one.
yeah, so I love the picture and the scrapbook ideas and getting pictures actually printed, and you sit down and you flip through those books, those albums, those scrapbooks, and have them printed because we've phased away from that. Not many people have printed pictures anymore because we just back them up to the drive and the cloud.
Yeah.
But we
But
need
it's
them hard
something you
copy.
can
Yeah.
share. Like if guests come over and your mom wants to say, "Look at my wonderful child," because most of the time when we take pictures, you're overcoming milestones like your graduation, you're getting married, you're getting an award of some kind, it's your birthday. It's a great opportunity for your mom to share those experiences with family and friends as they visit. So, because moms like to boast about their kids. So if you give them a reason to boast, that's also just an added joy for them because they find joy in talking highly about their kids.
That's true. That's a highlight of motherhood, bragging about your kids. Oh, and you would know that because, well, with social media now, when those report cards come out, all you see is report card, report card, report card.
Yeah.
June is coming up, so all you'll be seeing graduation, graduation, graduation.
Yeah.
Those proud moments.
And prom.
Prom.
Your moms love those moments. Give them those pictures.
Yes. So they love showing off, right? They love it. My mom, I'm sorry I created Facebook for some time, but I rarely post, but every time I post, she shares my pictures. Like she's waiting there patiently. She's always commenting, always sharing. And sometimes my friends screenshot her commenting on some news post. I say, oh my gosh, don't show me. But they love sharing, they love bragging, and um they will get on those phone calls and video call and say, yes, and come see my daughter. Like
Yes.
they're always
Like
showcasing you, or I'm already grown, and then somebody comes and visit her and say, Fair, come to Peter.
Yeah.
Leave Peter, they're so big. So they enjoy bragging about kids, right? So once again, prizes may seem difficult, but Faith, thank you for sharing those wonderful tips. I am sure you'll be able to pick at least one idea and share that. Or these can be, maybe you already got your gift this year, so these can be ideas for you to start preparing for next year. That way you don't feel overwhelmed last minute. And I'm sure downtown is packed right now. Everybody's quickly trying to get those last minute Mother's Day gifts. I've been seeing advertisements as well. Come and get those gifts, last minute gifts, right?
Um,
Now we are,
but also, these gifts don't have to be just for Mother's Day. Remember, our mothers work every day of their lives. Well, every day of our lives, trying to keep us alive and making us, not have to have that stress and to make sure they're providing for us. So if you can pick a day and still share these opportunities because maybe you like one of the ideas, you can still do it just on a different day. You're still showing your mom appreciation, and that's still very important to do.
and there's no deadline for showing your appreciation, right? Before we get into our share the live content, we are going to try to see if we get a caller again. And this time, we are going to make it even easier. So we are going to, the next caller that calls in wins. So all you need to do is call in. The first caller wins the prize, right? So as long as you call, you win a prize. And once again, I don't know why is it that this phone number doesn't stick in my brain feed.
It's 223
Okay, Fit got it.
52
223 5247.
So remember, next caller wins.
Right? So as long as you call, you're a next winner. As long as you call, you are our next winner. And once again, that phone number is displayed on the screen as well. And we'll get our winner. We are waiting here patiently just to give you a prize, right?
Yeah. It doesn't have to be the. Oh, okay.
That was quick.
Hello, caller, you're live at Harmony Media Network. Yeah. So, what's your memory or appreciation to your mother this Mother's Day?
Or just to wish somebody happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, just to wish your Mother's Day wishes. Hello? I'm not sure what happened.
You have to try me down.
Right now.
Okay, we
Okay.
lost the
We lost
caller.
them.
We are trying to see if we can read that, but unfortunately, we're in the use of cell phones.
Just getting the hang of this technology here.
It's supposed to be number.
Oh, yeah.
027 280. I had to tell Faith to put it on her ears. She thought they put it on speaker.
Okay, I got it.
We are trying our best to give away this prize.
Hi, I'm from Harmon Media Network, so I'm just calling back because we lost you there. So we wanted to know if your Mother's Day wishes or greetings to any wonderful moms out there.
And if you can get her name and number when she's finished. So I don't think we're going to end up with any prize paid because we are giving them all away. Yeah. But once again, it's for our viewers, and we do appreciate you guys tuning in. And once again, we want to thank our sponsors. You have a paper
Our
with the
wonderful
sponsors.
sponsors are CSCOM, Careways by Sylvia, Gorgeous Meals by Kim, International Youth Fellowship,
Seaside Chateau,
Seaside
and Youth for
Chateau,
Christ
and
Ministry.
Youth for Christ Ministries. Thank you all for making this show possible. And now we move on to our last segment,
which is our closing thoughts. And basically, I hope you guys
Oh, that's another one. We have to spin the wheel.
Oh, yeah. Share the live.
And the dedication messages.
Oh, from off our Facebook page. And so let's get on to the Facebook post. I must say we were all excited. Yeah, here it is, Faith. We want to thank everybody. Remember, you had to fulfill all 3 criteria, which was to like the post, share the post on your timeline publicly, so we should have been able to go on your page and see the post. If it's private, then unfortunately that disqualifies you. And lastly, you must share a comment. Before we announce the winner, we want to thank. If you'd like to dedicate a special message to your mom on air, you can send us your heartfelt message on social media platform, and we'll randomly select a dedication to win a prize. And that is on our Facebook chat or the YouTube chat, right? So while this live is going on, you just share and we are going to pick a winner. And that prize is a cooking class for 2 by International Youth Fellowship. Here we will have our wonderful judges again behind the scenes to pick that winner. Okay, so please, it's that easy. As long as you comment, you are eligible to win a prize. Okay, remember, it can be done both on our Facebook page, or it's also streaming live on YouTube or on our YouTube channel, right? And by the end, we're going to take a short commercial break, then come back and announce those wonderful winners, right? And now we have or spin the wheel. Okay, now once again, if you share, you must share it publicly. So when you click share, you must make sure the little icon to the top says public, because many times we see that we have 20 shares, but when we go to view who shared the post, we don't see it because you did not share it publicly. So if it's shared, but your page is private and you did not change the little icon to the top to indicate that it's public, then we are not able to see who shared. Now we have couple participants, and our tech team to the back will be spinning the wheel shortly, right? We have a lot of people so far who shared the live, and we really want to thank you because we do this show and we want it to reach as many viewers as possible. We want to help you guys in all the different types of journey because we do other shows as well. So for now, we were only able to view 5 of the shares, right? Again, if it's not done publicly, we are not it won't even show on our page. Your name will not pop up at all that you shared it. So if you did share it and you're wondering how is it your name did not make it, Even if we want to include you because the people on your page can view it, it doesn't show on our end because of privacy policy, right? So far, we have 5 contestants, and I'll call your names. The first one is Crystal Munnings, Andrea Bradley, Jean Hendy, D. Arzu, and Courtney King. I wish y'all luck and let the magic of the computer do its trick. Okay, so we're going to spin now. You want to put in your name, Faith?
Yeah, I share it publicly. So
I shared it publicly, Faith, but you see my name up there?
aw.
Oh, we have another share from Santino. We apologize. We're just taking your Facebook name, and the page will reach out to you guys. So, Sanchina, thank you very much for sharing our live. I hope you all were tuning in and enjoyed our show.
And thank you because our future shows will be able to reach
Spin
more people. So you guys have 30 seconds more before we begin to spin the wheel. So
Share, if you share it now, you can still win. We just remember we started off with 4 names. Now in that short time we have 6 names. So share, share, share.
And I know it's the era of technology, so I know you guys can do that pretty fast, and I'm sure you can get it done within 30 seconds.
Y'all can do it in 2 seconds.
Okay.
We okay, guys.
Is it time up?
We are simply awaiting for the instruction from our technical team, the people that work very hard behind the scenes, because all we do is sit here, pretty and talk.
Yeah. So
All right, I believe your 30 seconds has expired, and we are now going to spin the wheel. And it is spinning.
we have a winner.
Okay, you guys saw it on the screen. We have a winner. Jean Hendy is our lucky winner of Shared Live. So congratulations, Miss Hendy, and I hope you enjoy your prize. Okay? The prize is
A
one night stay at Seaside Chateau. Yeah, Jean, you can take me. Yeah, can take me. Okay.
Can be friends.
We can be friends. We all can be friends. Thank you for the rest of participants. I hope you guys are enjoying or have enjoyed the show so far. And we are down to our last segment, which is our closing segment. So before we leave you and prepare this special thoughtful gift for your mother, we will announce the winner of the exclusive Mommy Spa giveaway from Harmony Media Network. Right? And once again, to qualify for this prize, you had to like the post, share the post publicly, and comment a memorable experience. The comment with the most like is the winner. We are going to announce the winner now, and we are going to share that wonderful message from that person.
Yeah. So before we do that, we want to thank our sponsors once again because we're very thankful for the gifts they have given us, and we want to ensure that we mention them and give them their due credit. So we would like to thank Seaside Chateau, GS Com, Gorgeous Nails by Kim, Hairways by Sylvia, International Youth Fellowship, and Youth for Christ Ministries. You guys have given us some opportunities to share fun, memorable experiences with these moms or with these kids that are giving these gifts to their moms. So thank you for that opportunity.
Okay, we are waiting.
So um, as we went through this show, it really brings us those memories, those wonderful childhood memories. And I just want to thank my mom, Charlotte Myers, for all she has done for me throughout my life, all that she continues to do for me as an adult. Um, I truly appreciate you, and I wish you the most happy Mother's Day ever.
Yeah.
And I know that you've started getting your gifts from today, so I'm very thankful for that. And I hope you're enjoying them so far.
Okay, since we started, I want to don't crucify me for this because I know a lot of wonderful mothers. And I want to start off with my wonderful mother who has sacrificed so much for me, Miss Egma Avila, and my wonderful sisters, Miss Gloria Avila, Deltrude Hilton, Lenora Crawford, Miss Cynthia Hilton, Miss Hermelina. She's like my role model. She doesn't have any biological child, but everyone used to think that she was my mom because she's a teacher. Well, she's retired. And every little trip that Wesley had, she tagged me along. And so people used to think that she's my mother, but she is my role model, and I'm forever grateful for her. So I would like to say special Mother's Day to all my sisters and to my son's godmothers, Miss Shakira Roches Jones. She's part of his big village. And my friend Adrienne Faria and my son's other godmother, who is going to be a first-time mother soon, Miss Deandra Coop. And if I missed you, know that it was last minute that Faith brought up this special shout out. So we can blame her, but I acknowledge and I really congratulate you for doing an amazing job.
Yeah.
And all of those people that I mentioned, they are part of my son's village as well. And I am forever grateful for all that you do, Miss Shakira Richard Jones. Thanks for the 2 sports day consecutively. We're not going to make it a third, I promise. Pinky promise. But thank you guys, and to our viewers and sponsors, I cannot thank you enough. This show is possible because of you guys, our sponsors, especially for the wonderful prizes, because I personally can't afford any of them, not even for myself. So we want to thank you, and viewers, we would be talking to these cameras without you. Those of you who shared, we had a lot of views today, and we're thankful for all. Yes, we're thankful for everybody that commented. I saw earlier on the live that people were sharing Happy Mother's Day in the comment section, and we are grateful for you guys. And we still have to pick our winner from comment section, and trust. I hope that you guys follow the page Harmony Media Network and the Harmony Media Network on YouTube. If you guys follow the page, it will really help us. We would appreciate it a lot. Also, you'll be able to join us for future shows.
Yes.
Right? So we have another show
Turn
coming
on
up.
notifications.
Father's Day.
Yes.
And we want to make our Father's Day show extra special because we hear them complaining every time Mother's Day is Approaching, you hear the dads complain. I hope y'all keep the same energy for Father's Day.
And
We
hope
won't
to
keep
do
the
so
same energy. We're gonna give it more energy, right?
to
So
make up for all those years we didn't.
Yes. A serious back pay. You're gonna collect everything back, okay? So we want to have you guys like and follow the page. On the page, we share devotions every morning, and
Yeah.
we want to keep you motivated and inspired. We do different types of show. We have our Christian talk shows as well.
Yeah.
Because we do believe in living through Christ, and
we want you guys to be able to grow with us.
yes,
So as we grow, we share the knowledge that we have grown in, and we want to give you guys the opportunity to learn and to comment and ask questions, start conversations in our comments that will encourage you to learn more, to get more information about topics we're talking about. We want to foster that spiritual growth, and that was the reason we created Harmony Media Radio. It's a live radio that we play music on all day, and it's solely Christian music, and so that you can have a radio station to go to that is
we just
playing-
launched the TV as well, the television, Harmony Media Television.
Yeah.
So we
That
yes,
shows
we have
Christian movies.
Harmony Faith Radio. She's excited because it's her name in it.
I'm excited.
And we have Harmony Media Television, which airs Christian programs 24/7, and it's for free.
Yeah.
Right? So please enjoy all our media platforms. We are always happy to share with you guys, and it's more about finding guidance in living a godly life and help finding that balance as well. And we work very hard on them,
Yeah.
to bring the word to you guys and share with you guys. And many of them are not, it's not like we're here pushing an agenda. It's life tips. So you're going to learn to live life in a Christian way, and it also makes it easier to guide through a lot of struggles and some very difficult decisions that we will make on a day-to-day basis. Right?
So our TV shows things like Christian movies, our past sermons, and our live shows like this that we have for you today. So feel free to check out all of those platforms and engage with us. And you get opportunities like the social media challenge that we did before even today. So you get to see those things firsthand. You don't have to find out about it until we come on live. If you follow and you have your notifications on, you can get to work from long before we even start the show and you can win prize. So
we want to encourage you to join, and I cannot say thanks enough to our sponsors and everybody online, right? And we are going to go on a short commercial break so we can get the winner from the social media challenge, and we're going to announce our last winners, and we're going to wrap up the show. So please don't log out. Keep us running in the background, and when you hear Faith wonderful voice, we're back. Okay? So we'll be right back. And we're back with the last segment. I want to once again say thank you guys for tuning in. And we're here with our last prize for now, but we have one more prize, which is the comment in the live section. We are unable to view all comments at this moment while the live is streaming. Therefore, when the live has ended, we are going to go through all the comments and choose a winner. The winner will be announced on our page, so like and follow our page to see if you are that lucky winner. The winner will be posted, and they have an amazing prize to win as well. I'm not sure of the prize, no? Okay.
Not right now.
Okay, so the prize will be posted as well. So please bear a little patience with us. We want to ensure that we view all comments. And once again, at this moment, we're unable to view all comments. And so we have the winner, Faith, for the
For our social media challenge. So this winner shared the live publicly, liked the post, commented on the post, and got the most likes. So, well, the most likes after you did all of those other things. So we have our wonderful winner, and I'll share their message before I share their name. So the best moment I will cherish for the rest of my life is my mom standing with me through my whole labor and watching her holding my son for the first time. That woman is my queen and will forever be my best friend.
And that winner is Miss
Adele
Adele Langsworth. Congratulations. You are the lucky winner of a spa experience. And we have it right here for you. So
Yes.
we have the spa experience. Would you read it out for everyone to see, to hear?
Get one aromatherapy massage, one spa manicure, and pedicure.
Man.
So you have a day filled at the spa.
Yes, so it's a day event because you get the massage. I believe it's a whole body massage. You get a manicure and a pedicure. So Miss Adele, if you need company, we are available.
Yeah. And
So-
you know how to reach us at Harmony Media Network.
Congratulations. Once again, the winner is Miss Adele Langsworth. You can reach out to us on page, but I'm sure you can look out for a message on your Facebook page from Harmony Media Network.
Remember, you can pick up your prizes today at Ebenezer Methodist School or tomorrow at Ebenezer Methodist Church between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m.
Okay. Well, that's all for now. So, Faith, let's wrap up our Mother's Day special by expressing our gratitude to all the mothers out there. Thank you for your love, strength, and unwavering support. Happy Mother's Day. Remember, join us again next time on Harmony Faith Radio, Harmony Media Television, Harmony Media Network, Facebook, and YouTube challenge. Also, remember to like and subscribe. Until then, cherish and celebrate the special mothers in your life. Goodbye for now. Bye.